Alright, so what's up YouTube? This is a review on the JFJ Easy Pro. I got a really scratched up disc for PS2. It's Naruto. Just an example. I'll go ahead and try to get a shot of the disc. I guess there's multiple in here. See which one's worse. Let's go for that one. I'm gonna have to go with Transformers. Naruto has a slim chance of working, but try to get a good shot of that. Can you see the scratches? Alright. So that's how bad it is. There's some pretty deep scratches. It's gonna definitely need sanded, so. A lot of people mess this up, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description of the channel I kinda got this idea from. It's been a mix of his idea plus looking on forums and other YouTube videos that I came to have my method. And it works, I'd say at least 80% of the time. The only thing it won't get is like if you got scratches on the very outside, or if it's the data's, if there's like a mark where the data's gone. As long as it's just scratched up like this, it'll work fine. So you're gonna put it on your JFJ. And a good tip that a lot of people tell you is to cut a piece of microfiber or whatever kind of cloth and stick it there so you don't cause rings from this piece. Make it really snug. Not too tight that you crack it, but it's real snug. Always make sure this is like free of debris. And I highly suggest wearing gloves. These aren't ideal. I wish I had disposable, but I heard horror stories of this guy. He felt real sick after using this stuff because it's toxic. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And I used it one day, and I felt really sick. So I was like, well, he might not be lying. So, all right, here's my method, and I haven't had anybody on YouTube have the same exact method. So hopefully this works. I had like 5 out of 5 success so far on games that I haven't tried to resurface before. So you're gonna, I didn't even explain it. So the trick is water. You want to spray a lot of water on it. Just get a spray bottle. And then you're gonna want to do the coarse sandpaper. And if you don't have it marked, when you first get it, it tells you what it is. Put a C in the middle because it's not gonna matter because this is there and it doesn't get that part. Put a C on that and S for soft. And you're gonna close it, hit 10 seconds. This is my method. You might get away with just hit 20, but the reason why people fry their discs is because they don't put any water and the disc gets too hot and it either sands it too much or actually warps the disc too. I've had that happen. So what I do is I like to brush it off, put some more water on it, and then on the disc, for sanding purposes, I always like to wipe it off. Yep. So you want to wipe it off, you want to hit it again, 10 seconds more on coarse. And then after that, you're going to do the same thing with the soft sandpaper, do it twice on 10 seconds. Wipe it off in between, spray it with water, all that stuff. And then we're going to come back when we're going to, after I'm done with that. Alright, so when you're done with that, you're just going to wipe the pad off, whatever. Wipe the disc off, more importantly. And then you're going to want to put on the white pad. Spray it with a lot of water. This is what I learned from Rain Bean, the channel I'm linking in the description. He has a great channel. You should definitely watch him if you resell. I'll go ahead and link that. You probably already watch him if you're here, but I'm pretty generous, probably too generous on that mount. Like you can see, I just globbed it on there. Like, you don't need that much. I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm terrible. So they say you don't need that much, but I don't know. I haven't got that down. They say use like a dime-sized piece. I like to, if you're going to like try to spread it across the pad, it's probably the best idea to go for. But the white stuff goes on first, even though it says number 2, which makes no sense. Then you're gonna want to hit. They say to hit 2 minutes, but I usually just do 1. What I could do is do 1 minute twice. I don't like to run it for 2 minutes straight, although it should be perfectly fine. But I don't like the disc getting hot and dry, so I like to just do it the safe way. So I'm going to do this, and then I'll do the blue pad the same way for a minute, and then we'll come back when it's done. Alright, so after you get your disc done, you can check it out. I don't know if you can see, but most of the scratches are all the way gone. It looks fantastic. That was a minute on both the pads after sanding it. So we're going to go ahead and test it real quick. I guarantee it's going to work. I have full faith. It'll fire right up. Yep. So I'll play it for a second. My camera might die. If this video ends abruptly, you know why. But this thing can fix anything. I have, like, as long as there's no deep scratches in the data. Look at that. Works perfect. People talk a lot of crap about the JFJ. They just don't know how to use it. The instructions don't do it don't help at all because they're absolutely terrible. You really can't get much help from them, so just follow these steps and you'll fix basically every CD. I have had to repeat those steps before. I went through that whole process twice and a game worked after that, so depending on how deep the scratches are, you might have to repeat all these steps twice and your CD will be fine because the amount of water you put on this stuff is really what keeps it not from getting warped and from taking off too much at a time. These are wet dry sanding pads. Nobody knows that really, but yeah, so just repeat this step if it doesn't work or keep repeating it. That's what I do. And yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really hope this helps you and you don't have to go through a bunch of expensive games and lose a lot of money. Nobody wants to do that stuff. So on the second game, the Naruto game, the one that actually looked better, it actually didn't play after the first run through, but it finally did after the second one. And the good thing about this method is without getting the disc hot, you're not going to ruin it. Getting the disc too hot can warp the can really warp the disc and it's done, or it can go through the data, can sand too much off. But this is, from what I've seen and read, the easiest method. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'd appreciate it if you liked and comment if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them, and subscribe if you like garage sale pickups, game stuff, helpful stuff, and who knows, in the future I plan to do some things. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.